run with the time, trying to get ahead of it. But sometimes in life, we gotta slow down. We gotta cherish these moments, the times that we spend with our family. Always, sometimes, family first. Take the time out of your work, your travel, your holidays, whether it is YouTube, whether it's making videos, your art and craft, your hobbies, but take the time out of those moments to spend time with family. For me, these moments are probably the most special, welcoming these little babies into the world. For me, my children, all of them are very special to me, every single one of them. And I've just welcomed my second nephew into the world. It's something special to me when I put my children's names on my body as ink, as tattooed. These will stay with me forever. They're part of me, they're part of my life. My children are part of my life. And I take them very special because I know that one day they will also grow older. They will want to fly the nest. So I want to cherish these moments that I have with my children. All 6 of them. The family is getting bigger. I think it's time for a tutorial. What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I manage and organize my files, these videos that I make for YouTube, these pictures that I take as a hobby. These can pile up over the weeks, over the months, over the years. I have mega terabytes of files and data over the years because it's been now 3 years or so I've been doing YouTube, and about 5 to 6 years I've been doing photography. So you can imagine I have tons of SD cards, CFast cards, all these weird looking hideous orange hard drives and laptops, and these other ones which are super expensive as well. And you can basically just keep piling these up. Now I get asked this question all the time, is that where and how do you manage the files? Now I have, as you know, OCD. So if you don't organize your work properly, going back to it when you need to edit or find a file or find a picture, it can be very distressing when you just can't find that particular picture that you took in Norway or in Switzerland or in Dubai or wherever it is. So having these files all labeled up, or your SD cards all labeled up, just makes work easier. Define workflow. What is workflow? Workflow is your start to finish and everything that you have in between. How you organize your work from the start to literally exporting that onto YouTube or filing that particular folder away in your disks or your hard drives or wherever you want to place those files at the end of it. And most important, labeling them, because you can go back to it when you actually need it in these moments. This would be the backup to the SD card. So touch wood, something was to go wrong on the data and I lose this, or when I plug this in and it doesn't work, or pressed record when doing these videos. If I lose this, I've got nothing. So therefore, I would always back this up onto one of these, and this would have a copy of whatever I have. Now, if we look into the folders that I make into this in terms of how do I structure my work, like I said, from start to finish. Okay, so let's that's plugged in. If we open this, this now has all the files and all the data that I've made for 2023 for this year. For example, the 24 to 70 video, the video for draw attention to your pictures, and these are basically the videos I've uploaded onto YouTube. Now if I was to open one of these and I made a video called The Art Against the Pocket, that was also uploaded on YouTube. So for example, if I was to open that file now, you can see here that it has different folders within that folder. So it has the copies, has the intro, the music and the sound that I used for this to make the video, the screen recording, the beginning, the thumbnail, time lapse, and the tutorial. So if I was to go and open one of them, which is the copies, you will see that it has 5 copies in there. Whether that is color graded or not color graded. But when I get to a certain point, I tend to usually save it and export it and make a copy of it, and then that copy goes into the folder. That is only because in case Premiere Pro crashes or the laptop crashes or anything that happens, I have a copy up until that point. Making a number of videos over weeks or every fortnight or monthly basis, all this data that you have gathered up needs to be organized. If it's not organized, then when you go back to those data, back to those files, you kind of like, you know, go berserk because you cannot find a particular picture, a particular video. It is also a very good idea that when you're making these videos, for example, when you saw the promo before I started this tutorial of me in the hospital going to visit my sister and to see her baby, I also, when I put those files onto the computer, I tried to remember at what frame rate those videos were filmed at, because then I can slow down that footage if it was filmed at 60 frames per second, or if it was at 120, I would actually make a folder and write on it slow-mo, so that I know that this is the slow motion videos, and I can use that in the B-roll when I'm making the video and editing it on Premiere Pro. And last but not the least, where do I keep all those files? So lately I invested in a 1 terabyte external hard drive, and that is this here. This has the final copy. So whenever I make these videos on YouTube, the final copy after is exported from Premiere Pro, which is color graded, music added, sound added, everything added, thumbnail, everything. It's ready to go onto YouTube, or it's ready to be put onto social media or whatever. The final copy is added onto this, and this stays with me all the time, and that is because this is probably the most, it's also reliable, it's super expensive, but I rely on it. Okay, so that's it from me from this video. Hit the like button if you like this video, smash it if that's something that you're into, subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.